what's going on everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Untamed Outdoorsmen. And today we are back making a small video. And today I am going to be making a small video going over a trick that I learned to keeping your hands warm in the wintertime, especially when fishing. I can handle the cold pretty well, but what gets me is my hands. My hands are always what ends up being really cold, and that's what ends up ending trips early for me. It's just how cold my hands can really get. And this is something I've been looking for a fix for a very long time. And this video is not going to be a permanent fix, but this is something that I do think can help a lot of you out, especially because this is a very easy thing to do, and it is a very cheap thing to do as well. So this is going to have to do with what we wear on our hands. So most of you, including myself, I'm assuming wear a form of winter gloves when you're fishing out in the cold. Whether it's the full hand ones, the fingerless ones, whatever it may be. I like the fingerless gloves. I have a good pair of Simms Windstopper fingerless gloves that do help a lot in the cold. But sometimes you need that little bit extra, or you forgot them for the day. You never really know. So this is going to be using a nitrile glove. Obviously you're used to, but a nitrile glove. These are ones that I picked up from Harbor Freight. They're the 9mm thick ones, so they're like the extreme heavy duty ones, so they don't rip extremely easily. But these gloves right here are shockingly great when used to keep your hands warm in the wintertime. Reason being is the sun. So these gloves are extremely cheap. Even their top tier one like this was their extreme duty one. It was, I think, $17 for 50 gloves. And they usually go on sale quite a bit too, so you can get a really good deal. But these gloves, when you put them on, put it on right now. Sorry if you can't see it because of my sweatshirt. And sorry that we're in a different recording space today. This is just for one video. So they're on, and they do fit pretty tight. But okay, so what this is going to do is this is going to heat my hands up extremely fast because this is a thin layer of glove mixed with the sun, regardless of the temperature, is going to get these things really warm really fast. And that's a really nice benefit of these gloves is they're wicked cheap. So if they rip, you can just put a new pair on. You know, I don't think these are a direct replacement to a winter glove. I think these are a nice addition to a winter glove, but I don't view them as a replacement per se. But I do still think they're very useful. So what I'm gonna do is probably leave these in the kayak, but I do like this quite a bit because, like I said, the sun heats these things up almost instantaneously. The one little drawback to these is you pretty much have to use them in the sun. I noticed the benefit of these within a couple of seconds. That black on the gloves is going to heat up right away, and with it being such a thin layer of nitrile, you're going to feel the warmth almost instantaneously. And these do a decent job at keeping the wind out as well. They don't do as good as a true like wind blocking glove, but they do help a little bit as opposed to bare hands. And you get that little bit extra length on the wrist there to help you out as well. But yeah, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Super easy. Super easy and cheap mod. We're kind of in a different recording room today. Quite honestly, I'm really bored right now, so figure I might as well help somebody out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for all the upcoming content from us. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.